Actually, in college, I did do some internships in which I worked with individuals with developmental disabilities. So after I graduated, though, I ended up working in Child Protective Services for 5 years at the building actually right next door to what was then the Ludlow Center. And so a position came open, and the superintendent at that time knew of me and asked if I would be interested, and the rest is history. And so then 34 years later, I was then just recently retired. I started as the only case manager, which are now called service and support administrators. So I was basically it. And I know now we have 7 service and support administrators, supervisor, and we grew out of the building we were in. That became a childhood center, and then the administrative offices, and then our adult program here for individuals. So a lot of growth in that, and then just in expanding the services that we could offer to people. Where we've grown with, making sure people are living where they want to live, working places of interest, playing, enjoying life, being involved in recreation activities or clubs, and just finding those opportunities for people. We don't want to forget this program was really built out of love. I mean, it was love by the families for their children, and the passion and the energy that they would have put into it. Finding the first teacher, and then, and interestingly, they started as a school, but once they were graduating, well, we need something more. We need opportunities for them to learn to work, to do a skill, to feel value, and I think that's it. We all want to feel of value. I would like to see that the community doesn't think twice about being at work and somebody with a disability would be working with them, or going to church, or being in a club, or I'm going to the grocery store, that it's just we're all here together. And so that there's no surprise that there's somebody with a developmental disability, it's maybe living next door to me, that we are all just part of the community. When you're at a place for 34 years and I was fortunate to be in social services, where I'm, hopefully, I keep thinking, made a positive difference in somebody's life. But it's truly the people that you touch and you meet, and they just become a part. They help me become who I am. I mean, you cannot have that happen. And I was fortunate to know a lot of amazing people. I could say this is just absolutely the best place I could have ever worked. Everybody was here has a vested interest in the positive outcomes for people with developmental disabilities. And you're not in it for the pay, so you have to have some heart for the job. It made me who I am today. My children growing up, I honestly think they were kinder. I knew even in their elementary school, sometimes the teacher would match them with someone with a disability, because I think it just became natural for them. And isn't it just great if everybody could just be kinder, and it's just been a wonderful place to be, and I always think about the song and say, thanks for the memories, because they were pretty awesome ones.